Hello everyone. My name is Abhishek and I'm maths faculty here at askIITians. And today we are going to start topic practical geometry of class 8. And before we start this topic, it's very important to understand the weightage of this chapter as far as school examination is concerned and your Olympiad examination is concerned. So if I talk about school examination, then in school examination, this topic carries around 6 marks. That means you can expect around two questions from this particular topic. Okay. And if I talk about Olympiad examination like NSO examination, etc., then in that you can expect around 1 to 2 questions from this particular chapter, and the questions that they ask you generally from this chapter, be it your school examination or be it your Olympiad examination, they are quite easy. They are easy. They are more or less school based. But yes, to be able to do those questions, you need to have the clarity over the concept. That is one of the most important thing that you have to keep in mind. So let's see which all topics are we going to cover in today's session. So here in today's session, we have three topics. We are going to learn how to construct a quadrilateral when you are provided the four sides of a quadrilateral and you are provided any one angle of the given quadrilateral. Means because we know what is quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is a polygon which has four sides, right or not? For example, you can see here this figure A, B, C, D. This represents quadrilateral. So quadrilateral is a closed, or as you can say, it's a closed figure bounded by four sides, or you can say it's a polygon that has four sides. So first case would be like we will be learning how we can construct a quadrilateral when you know the length of all the four sides and you are also provided one angle of that given quadrilateral. The second case would be we are going to learn how we can construct a quadrilateral when you are provided four sides and also you are provided one diagonal of the given quadrilateral. That one diagonal could be any one of them, like that one diagonal could be AC or it could be BD. Okay, so when you are provided all the four sides of the given quadrilateral and one diagonal of a given quadrilateral, then how that quadrilateral can be constructed, that is going to be our second topic. The third topic is we are going to learn how you can construct a quadrilateral when you are provided both the diagonals, because a quadrilateral always has two diagonals and three sides. Any three sides are given. So you are provided, if you look at this figure, then as per this figure, you will be provided both the diagonals. That means you will be provided AC and BD both, and apart from that any three sides out of the four sides which makes any quadrilateral will be provided to you. If these things are provided, then how that particular quadrilateral can be constructed, that's what we are going to learn in our topic number 3. So be very careful while I explain this. It's one of the easiest topic that you have in your syllabus, so check out. So we have first case, guys. First case is we have to construct a quadrilateral when you are provided four sides and one angle. So to explain this case, we have taken one example. So we have to construct a quadrilateral ABCD, right? That's the name of the quadrilateral, where you are provided AB, which is 3.8 centimeter. You are provided BC, that's equals to 3.4 centimeter. CD is provided 4.5 centimeter. You are provided AD, that is equals to 5 centimeter, and angle B, that is equals to 80 centimeter. If all these values are provided to you, then how that quadrilateral can be constructed, we are going to learn. Okay. So here we have listed down the steps of construction also, that will be very, very helpful to you. And simultaneously, I will also keep on showing you in rough way what you have to do and how you have to do that. Okay. So what is the first thing? See, what's my first suggestion is whenever you have to construct any figure, does not matter whether that's a quadrilateral, whether you have to construct a triangle that you will be doing in ninth standard, or whether you have to construct similar triangles that you will be learning in your 10th standard, you should also first try to draw a rough figure using the dimensions which are provided to you. All right. What are we provided here? We are provided the length of AB, which is 3.8. So I am making a rough quadrilateral here just to see what am I going to get. So AB is, let's say, this value. So I know this dimension, right? This is 3.8. You are provided BC is equals to uh, BC is equal to what? BC is equal to 3.4 centimeter and angle B is 80. So you have to keep both the things in mind, that the value of angle B is provided to you. That value is 80 degree. That's an acute angle, but lesser than 90 degree. So if I try to draw that, first I'm just drawing a rough figure to understand how my figure will look like. So this is going to be 80 degree. And then what is the length of BC? So BC, if I assume C here, then this length has to be 3.4 centimeter. How we are going to draw this BC, that we will learn. Okay. Then what do you have? You have CD, that's equals to 4.5 centimeter, and AD equals to 5 centimeter. So that means figure should look like this. Okay. So this is provided to you 4.5 centimeter, and this is provided to you which is equals to 5 centimeter. So this is a rough figure for now. Okay. This is a rough figure. This gave me an idea of the steps that I should be following to draw this particular figure. Okay, it gave me an idea of what step should I follow here to draw this particular figure. So what you should do is, in the first step, all the steps we have mentioned here for your help. And if the question carries more weightage, I would recommend that you write the steps of construction as well. Otherwise, you might lose around half to 1 mark. Okay. So first you have to draw AB, which is equal to 3.8 centimeter. Let's say this is your AB, which is equals to 3.8 centimeter. Okay. This you can draw using a scale. Okay. So using scale, you draw AB, which is equal to 3.8 centimeter. Okay. Do it. Done. After that, what is the value of angle B? Angle B is provided to us 80 degree. We know 80 degree is an acute angle, and it is 10 degree lesser than 10 degree lesser than 90 degree. And to draw 80 degree, you need to use your protractor, guys. Okay. So you have to make angle ABX equals to 80 degree using protractor. I'm writing here. Okay. Or using D also, you can say. Okay. So let's say this is my angle ABX. Right, this is, let's say, 80 degree, and that's my angle ABX. I'm calling it X. Okay, done. Now after this, what is the length of BC you have? The length of BC we are provided is 3.4 centimeter. So what you have to do is, you have to assume B as a center. Okay, like from B you can see set of BC is equals to 3.4 centimeter. What are they trying to say? They are trying to say that you assume B as a center, measure 3.4 centimeter on your compass from the scale. Okay, take your scale. Okay, then measure 3.4 centimeter on your compass. Then what you have to do is, you have to assume B to be the center. Assuming B to be the center, you have to mark an arc here of length 3.4 centimeter. Okay, that means this value must be equals to what? This value must be equals to 3.4 centimeter, and you are going to call this particular point as C. Understood? Let me repeat this step. What you have to do is, you have to assume B as a center. You have to mark an arc BC on BX such that the length of BC is 3.4 centimeter. Done. Now, what is the length of the remaining two sides? The length of CD is 4.5 centimeter and the length of AD is 5 centimeter. That's what we are left with. So what you can do is, with A as a center, assuming A as a center and radius equals to 5 centimeter, you have to draw an arc. So again, we are going to repeat the step that we did just now with assuming A as a center. So what you have to do is, you have to take your scale, you have to take your compass, measure 5 centimeter arc, measure 5 centimeter arc on your compass. And what you have to do is, assuming A to be the center, this point to be the center, you have to mark an arc of length 5 centimeter. Okay, like this. Understood? Because we have made the arc assuming A to be the center and the arc length is 5 centimeter. Now the remaining arc is of length 4.5 centimeter. So what you have to do, with C as center and radius equals to 4.5 centimeter, draw another arc cutting the previous arc at D. So because we want this side CD as well, and we know the length of CD, the length of CD is 4.5 centimeter. So what you have to do is you have to assume C to be the center. Assuming C to be the center, you have to mark an arc of length equal to the length of the side CD, that is equals to 4.5 centimeter. And these two arcs are going to cut each other at some point, and you are going to call that point as D. Okay, my figure is a rough figure, your figure might show little variation. Okay, so draw, like after drawing both the arc, you will see that both the arcs that we have drawn, they will cut each other at some point. Okay, and you are going to call that particular point as D. Now all you have to do is you have to join this D to C. Okay, and you have to join this D to A. Understood? Then this AD that you have got, it will be equals to 5 centimeter, and this CD will be equals to what? That will be equals to 4.5 centimeter, and this ABCD is your required quadrilateral in that situation. Okay, ABCD is going to be a required quadrilateral. So these are the steps that you have to follow whenever they ask you to construct any quadrilateral in which you are provided four sides and any one angle of the given quadrilateral. Please go through it. Ask me if you have any query before we move to one more, before we do one more problem. Done? Shall we move ahead? All right. So now we have, this question is very similar to that only. So this will act as a revision for you. Like you can try this. Okay. So now we have this second case, guys. What does the second case says? The second case says you have to construct a quadrilateral when you are provided four sides of the quadrilateral and one diagonal of a quadrilateral. So you have to construct. So here again, we are taking one problem to understand this. So let's say you have to construct a quadrilateral PQRS, okay, where PQ is equals to 4 centimeter. Okay, so PQ is equals to 4 centimeter. OQ is equals to 6 centimeter. Sorry, this should be QR. This should be QR equals to 6 centimeter. RS should be equals to 5 centimeter and PS should be equals to 5.5 centimeter. Apart from this, PR is equals to 7 centimeter, and this is the diagonal of the given quadrilateral. Okay. So we have to construct a quadrilateral in where we are provided all the four sides of the quadrilateral, and apart from that we are also provided one diagonal of a quadrilateral. Then how that quadrilateral can be drawn? So again, see, what we have to do is we should always go or try to draw the rough figure first. You know PQ, okay. You know QR, you know PR. So first we will try to draw a triangle PQR. Okay, so how that can be drawn? So first, what you should do is you should draw this PR. Okay, so first you should draw this PR. I am drawing here. All right. So please draw this PR. Okay. This PR, the what is the length of PR? The length of PR is equal to 7 centimeter. Okay. So first try to draw this PR whose length is equals to 7 centimeter, and let me know when this is done, guys. Done. Now, because we are interested in forming this triangle, which is PQR, so what we are going to do is we are going to draw PQ. Okay. And to draw PQ, you need to mark an arc. Assuming this point P to be the center, you have to mark an arc whose length is equals to 4 centimeter. So assuming P to be the center, mark an arc of length 4 centimeter like this. Done. Now we need this third side also of the triangle, that is QR. So to draw QR, what you have to do, you have to assume R to be the center. And assuming R to be the center, what you have to do, you have to mark an arc whose length is equals to 6 centimeter, as that is the length of the third side of this triangle. So when you will mark both the arcs, no, what will happen? These two arcs that we have drawn, they are going to cut each other at some point, and you are going to call that particular point, or we will give a name to that particular point as point Q. So this is your point Q, guys. Understood? Now what you have to do, you have to join this point P to Q using a scale, and you have to join this Q to R again using a scale. So you will get your triangle PQR at least. Understood? Let me draw that to QR again. Right? Now what we have to do, we have to draw the triangle on the lower side of this diagonal PR as well. And for that, we need to be aware of the dimensions. The dimension of the triangle that we are going to draw on the other side of this diagonal PR, that are 5.5 centimeter, that is PS, and you have RS, that is equals to 5 centimeter. So what you should do is, assuming P to be the P as the center, draw an arc of radius 5.5 centimeter, and this arc whose length is 5.5 centimeter, this arc needs to be drawn below PR. I repeat, you have to assume P to be the center, and you have to draw an arc of length 5.5 centimeter below PR. Okay, so I assume P to be the center, and I'm going to draw an arc of length 5.5 centimeter below PR, like this. Understood? Let me know when this is done. Done. Now you have to assume, or with R as a center, you have to draw an arc of radius 5 centimeter, because that is the only remaining length now of this triangle, of this quadrilateral. So you have to assume R to be the center. Assuming R to be the center, you have to mark an arc of length 5 centimeter. And when you will mark both the arcs, you will see that both the arcs are cutting each other at some point, and you are going to call that point as S. Okay. So join P to S by a straight line. Sorry, I do not have a scale. So 1 second. So join P to S and then join R to S using join P to S, join R to S using a scale, and you will automatically get your required quadrilateral. You will observe S is the point of intersection of the two arc. Okay. Also mark S and complete PQRS, and you will get PQRS as your required quadrilateral. Understood? So, like what we observed in this case, we observed that whenever you have to draw a quadrilateral in which you are provided four sides of the quadrilateral, and you are provided one diagonal of a quadrilateral, what you should try to do is, you should try to, because we know that a diagonal of a quadrilateral divides it into two part, okay, into triangle basically, right? We are aware of that if you draw any diagonal of a quadrilateral, then as a result of drawing that diagonal, you will be getting two triangles, right? So what you can do is, you can try to, or you first try to form one of the triangle, okay, using the diagonal, and after forming that triangle using the diagonal, try to go ahead or try to form the another triangle using the same diagonal. And when you will do that correctly, you will automatically get the quadrilateral that they were asking of in the problem. Please go through it. Ask me if you have any query before we take one more problem. Done. Does anyone have any query yet? No queries? All right. So again, we have one more problem. Let us discuss it. You have to draw a quadrilateral ABCD in which AB is provided to you, BC is provided to you, CD is provided to you, DA or AD is provided to you, and one of the diagonal AC is provided to you. All right. So as I told you, whenever you have to draw any quadrilateral in which you are provided all the four sides of the given quadrilateral, and apart from that you are also provided the length of the diagonal of the quadrilateral, what you should do is you should try to first form one of the triangle, then using that diagonal you should try to form the another triangle. Understood? So that's exactly what we are going to do here. All right. So let's see what can be done here and how we can draw this, particular quadrilateral. All right. So we have, so check out. First I will be drawing, this diagonal which is equals to AC, and the length of AC is equals to 6 centimeter. So let's say this is your AC, guys. All right. This is your AC. You have to draw AC that's equals to 6 centimeter using a scale. Understood? That's your AC. Now I will be forming two triangles. One of the triangle is going to be ABC. When you will draw or when you will try to construct triangle ABC, what you have to do is you need the length of AB and BC. After that, we will be forming ADC. For that, you need AD and CD. So let us first try to form ABC. So to form triangle ABC, we need this length AB. So what you have to do is you have to assume A to be the center, and assuming A to be the center, you have to mark an arc of length equals to 4.8 centimeter. Understood? Because we are forming triangle ABC first. Clear? After that, what you have to do, you have to assume C to be the center. Assuming C to be the center, you have to mark an arc whose length is equals to BC. So assuming C to be the center, you have to mark an arc of length equals to 4.3 centimeter. And you will observe that both the arcs that we have drawn, they are going to cut each other at one point, and you are going to call that point as B. Okay. Now what all you have to do is you have to join these two ends, or A to B, using a scale, and similarly you have to join this C to B using a scale again. Okay. And if you do that correctly, you will get your one part of the quadrilateral. Is that clear? That's your one part of the quadrilateral. Understood? After that, because we have drawn one part of the quadrilateral, now we need to draw the another triangle on the lower side of this diagonal AC. For this, we need the dimension of CD and AD. So what we have to do is, what we are going to do is, assuming A to be the center, we are going to mark an arc of length equal to 4.2 centimeter below AC. So this is an arc of length 4.2 centimeter below AC. Okay. After you are done with this, what you have to do, assuming C to be the center, you have to mark an arc of length 6 centimeter below AC again. Okay. And you will observe that these two arcs that we have drawn, they are going to cut each other at one point, and you are going to call that particular point as D. So this is point D. Now what we have to do, we all know what we have to do. You just have to join this D to C, okay, using straight line or scale, and you have to join A to D using scale. So automatically you will get your required quadrilateral, which is A, B, C and D. And again, I will reiterate the point, in case the question carries more marks or more weightage, then you should ideally write the steps, all the steps that we discussed, that should be written while drawing this particular quadrilateral. Please ask me if you have any query in this. I'll be more than happy to help you out with that. Please do this. Done? Shall we move ahead? All right. So you can see this solution is for your reference. Here we have mentioned all the steps of construction. All the 7 steps have been mentioned, and you should write the steps of the construction in the exact same way as they are written here. If you do that properly, you will get the exact same figure as we got earlier. Okay. First, like you can follow these steps. If you follow like what they did, first they drew AB, which is equals to 4.8 centimeter. That's what they did. After that, assuming A to be the center, they marked an arc of length equals to, with A as a center, they marked an arc of length equals to 6 centimeter because they are trying to form triangle ABC first. So this is the arc you have, you can see, all right. Then B as a center, they drew a radius equals to 4.3 centimeter. They marked an arc of length equals to 4.3 centimeter. So this is the B, which is center, and this is the arc length, which is 4.3, right? And then they joined BC, they joined AC. When they joined BC and AC, they got their triangle ABC. Now their goal is to form the another triangle that is there. So assuming A to be the center, they drew radius equals to 4.2 centimeters. So this is the arc that you can see. Understood? Then assuming C to be the center, they drew radius equals to, they marked an arc of radius equals to 3.6 centimeters. So this is the arc. These both arc are cutting each other at point D. After that, what they did is they just joined AD and they joined CD. And when they did that, they automatically got their required quadrilateral, which is ABCD. Understood? So they have also done it in similar way. It's just that we drew or we tried to form both the triangles using diagonal, but what they did is they tried to obtain they tried to construct both the triangles that are under consideration here in a different way, assuming one of the, or considering or starting with one of the sides of the triangle. That is the only difference. Apart from that, rest of the things are very easy. You can go with any approach like you like. That's entirely up to you guys. Done. All right. So now what we have case number 3. In case number 3, what we are going to learn? We are going to learn how we can draw a quadrilateral when you know 2 of its diagonal and you know 3 of its side. Okay. Any 3 sides are provided to you and any 2 diagonals are provided to you, then how you can draw that particular quadrilateral. This is also like this case in one or more ways very similar to that it's very similar to the last case that we did. You will observe how when we will do the construction. Here you have to construct a quadrilateral gold, important quadrilateral. With following measurement, OL is given to you 7.5 centimeter. All right. GL is provided to you 6 centimeter. That's okay. GL is diagonal. GD is provided to you equals to 6 centimeter. That is perfectly fine. LD is provided to you. That's again 5 centimeter, and OD is provided to you. That is again equals to 10 centimeters. So this side is one of the diagonal. Okay. OD is one of the diagonal. And apart from that, you have GL. This side is also one of the diagonal. And remaining values are depicting side. Like this is one of the side of the quadrilateral, that is one of the side of the quadrilateral, and this is also one of the side of the quadrilateral. So we have to draw this figure. So what they did, first we are trying, or first we are going to form the 2 triangles that we can form using the dimensions or the values which are provided to us. So have a look here what they did. uh, Draw side GD 6 centimeter. So first they drew this particular side GD, which is equal to 6 centimeter. Let me show here as well. So let's say this is your GD. and GD, the length of GD as per the information we are provided in the problem must be equals to 6 centimeter, and that's exactly what we did. Then, because we are interested in forming this triangle which is GLD, so if you want to form GLD, then you need the length, or you need to consider the length of GL and LD respectively. GL is equal to 6 centimeters, so you have to cut arc above it from G, which is equal to 6 centimeter, considering G as a center. So if I assume G as a center, I have to cut an arc of length equals to 6 centimeter to form GL. Then I have to cut another arc assuming D as a center, whose length is equal to 5 centimeter to form DL. So assuming D to be the center, you have to cut an arc of length equals to 5 centimeter. And you will see that these two arcs are going to cut each other, or they are going to meet each other at a point, and you are going to call that point as L. So mark the intersection as L. That's exactly what they have written. After that, you need to join GL and DL. So let us join GL using a straight line or using scale. Okay. And join DL. So you got one of, or you got one of the part of the quadrilateral which we have to draw. I hope this much is very clear to all of you before we proceed forward. Okay. Now our goal is, what is our goal? Our goal is actually to draw this triangle DLO. Okay. And if you want to draw this triangle DLO, you can make a good use of this base, which is DL. And using that base, you can form, or you can draw the other two sides, which are DO and LO respectively. So what you should do is draw an arc from L equals to 7.5 centimeter, because the length of LO is 7.5 centimeter. So we have assumed L to be the center. Assuming L to be the center, we are going to draw an arc whose length is equal to 7.5 centimeters. So this is the arc, let's say. Okay. Sorry, this is the arc. 1 second. This is the arc, let's say. All right. Now, because we need to draw one more side which is left, that is DO. So what you have to do is, assuming D to be the center, you have to mark an arc of length equals to 10 centimeter. All right. So assuming D to be the center, you have to mark an arc of length equals to 10 centimeter. And these two arcs are going to cut each other. And we are going to give a name to that particular point of intersection. And the name given to it is O. So let us call this point as O. Then you need to join OG, OL, and OD. So join OG by using a scale. Okay. Join OL using a scale, and join OD using a scale. So when you will do that, you will automatically get the required quadrilateral, that is gold, where we were provided the length of three sides. We were provided the length of GD, which is equals to 6 centimeter. You were provided the length of LD, which is equal to 5 centimeter. You were provided the length of OL as well, which is equal to 7.5 centimeter. And apart from that, we were provided the length of any two diagonals, and the length of the two diagonals, GL, was provided to us, that's equals to 6 centimeter. And this diagonal was provided to us, which is equal to 10 centimeter. So we have drawn this quadrilateral. So again, here we are first forming, or we are first interested in forming the triangles, and then after the formation of both the triangle is done, you will automatically get your required quadrilateral. I hope this is clear to everyone. In case you have any query, please ask me and go through it. I'm giving you 30 seconds. Understood? Shall we move ahead? Okay. Now, let's see, we have to draw one more quadrilateral. You have to draw a quadrilateral ABCD, in which AB is given 4 centimeter, BC is given 3.8 centimeter, AD is given 3 centimeter, and diagonal AC and BD is given to be 4.6 centimeter. All right. So let us try to draw a rough quadrilateral, guys, first. Let's say this is the quadrilateral. This is a rough figure we are drawing to get an idea of the steps that we should follow to draw this particular quadrilateral. Okay. So in this, AB is given, let us call it AB. AB is 4 centimeter. BC is given 3.8 centimeter. All right. Diagonal AC. AC is given equals to diagonal AC is given 5 centimeter. Sorry, AD is given 3 centimeter. All right, and BD is given equals to 4.6 centimeter. 4.6 centimeter. This is super easy. What you should do in this case is you should first try to form AB. So what is AB? The length of AB is 4 centimeter. So please form AB using a scale. The length must be equals to 4 centimeter as mentioned in the problem. So AB here is equal to 4 centimeter. Understood? Now let me make it very clear what is our goal here. Our goal is actually to form both the triangle, that is triangle ABC, and the other triangle which is ABD. If we can draw both the triangles properly, then you will automatically get your required quadrilateral. So first I am forming triangle ABC. So we have drawn AB. Now I want to draw this AC, let's say. So to form this AC, we need to mark an arc of length equals to 5 centimeter, assuming A to be the center. So assuming A to be the center, mark an arc of length equals to 5 centimeter. Okay. Because this will help us to give rise to the formation of AC. Then we are interested in forming BC. So to form BC, you have to assume B to be the center and you have to mark an arc of length equals to 3.8 centimeter. And you will observe that these two arcs are going to cut each other at one point. You are going to give the name to that point as C. So after that, you can join C to B. So this BC is going to be equals to 3.8 centimeter. You can join A to C. So this AC is going to be equals to 5 centimeter. So you can observe here the formation of one of the triangle has taken place. Okay, understood? Now we are interested in forming the other triangle, which is ADB or ABD, whatever you want to call it. To form that triangle, you need to draw AD and BD both. We know the length of AD and BD. So we are going to mark two arcs of the respective length. Let's see how. So let's say I am interested in first marking an arc of length 3 centimeter, which will give rise to the formation of AD. So assume A to be the center. You mark an arc of length equal to 3 centimeter. Okay. So assuming A to be the center, you have to mark an arc of length equals to 3 centimeter. Then assuming B to be the center, please mark an arc of length equals to 5 centimeter. And you will observe that these two arcs that we have drawn here, they are going to cut each other at one point. You are going to call that particular point as D. So this is D that you have. Now what you should do is you should try to join this A to D. Understood? And you should try to join D to B using a scale. Okay. After you are done with this, you will get your second triangle, which is triangle ABD. Now, because we got the three sides, you got AB, which is equal to 4 centimeter. You got BC, which is equal to 3.8 centimeter. You got AD, which is equal to 3 centimeter. This is a rough figure, guys. Okay. And you want CD. So to form or to get that CD, all you have to do is you have to join C and D using a straight line. If you join C and D using a straight line, you will automatically get this fourth side of the quadrilateral, and this figure gives you the required quadrilateral, that is quadrilateral ABCD, and that's exactly what we were asked to form or to construct in this problem. I hope it is clear to everyone. You can go through it. If you have any doubt in it, please ask me. Done? No doubt. All right. So you can see here how they have drawn, all the steps are mentioned here. They first drew AB, which is equals to 4 centimeters. So this is your AB, which is equals to 4 centimeter, has been drawn first. Then assuming A as center, they marked an arc whose radius is equals to 5 centimeter. So this is the arc. Clear? Then assuming B to be the center, they marked an arc of radius equals to 3.8 centimeter. So this is the arc you have. Okay. Then you will see that these two arcs are going to cut each other at point C. Then they join BC, which will give rise to the length 3.8 centimeter. And they join AC, that will be equals to 5 centimeter. And this gave rise to the formation of one of the triangle, that is triangle ABC. Now we are interested in forming the other triangle that we have. So assuming A to be the center and radius equals to 3 centimeter, what they did is they marked an arc. So assuming A to be the center and radius equals to 3 centimeter, they marked an arc, and this is the arc that you have. Clear? After that, they assume B to be the center and radius, which is equals to 4.6 centimeter. They marked another arc, and that arc is going to cut it at point, like both the arcs are going to cut each other at point D. After that, all you have to do is you have to join AD and CD. And if you join AD and CD, you will automatically get your required quadrilateral. Like that's what you were supposed to do in this problem. Okay? It's just a matter of practice. If you practice good number of questions based on each of the cases, I'm 100% sure you will easily get the command over this particular topic. Like you will not face any issue at all. Done? All right. So these three questions you guys have to try as homework or as a practice. First question is you need to construct a quadrilateral ABCD. AB is given, BC is given, CD is given, AD is given, and B is equal to 60 degree. That means all the four sides of the given quadrilateral is given, and one of the angle of the quadrilateral is also given. So you have to construct this quadrilateral. This is case number one that we discussed in today's session. All right. And you have to write steps of construction also. Do not forget that. You have to, in the second problem, you have to construct a quadrilateral ABCD. AB is given, BC is given, CD is given, DA is given, and AC is given. So in this situation, you are provided all the four sides of the quadrilateral. You are provided the length of one of the diagonal of the quadrilateral, and you have to draw this quadrilateral. Again, do not forget to mention the steps of construction. The steps of construction are very, very important. Okay. In the third case, you have to construct a quadrilateral ABCD where two diagonals, one of the diagonal is AC, the length is 6.5 centimeter, the other diagonal is BD, the length is 8 centimeter, is provided to you, and the length of the other these three sides are also provided. So this is your case 3. So this is your case 1 that we discussed in today's session. This is your case 2 that we discussed in today's session. This is your case 3 that we have discussed in today's session. And here, what's the note? Note is write steps of construction as well. Write steps of construction as well. Okay. So, and in case you feel doubt in any of the problem that we are giving you as a homework, feel free to get in touch with your Ask IITians expert. He or she will definitely help you out with that. And so what we discussed in today's session, the first case was how to draw a quadrilateral when you are provided all the four sides and one of the angle. The second case was how to draw a quadrilateral when you are provided all the four side and one diagonal. How to draw a quadrilateral when you are provided any three sides and both the diagonals of the given quadrilateral. These three things we discussed. We discussed the steps of construction. We discussed what are the things that you need to keep in mind while doing this. You just need to practice a good number of questions based on all the three cases, and within no time these three cases will be in your grip. So that's it from this session. Then I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for attending. Goodbye.